This is a good example of why you don't join random Discord servers.
Oh my god,
David,
please,
Azeroth is
bad.
not just a Titan,
please.
so
Wizard,
Azeroth is the
Redcon,
beast.
Dragon
Dragon
fairies. Dragon fairies.
So guys, are you ready?
Dragon ERP and gold farming.
Yep.
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 Well, that was a scary situation, but hi, my name is Rafflecopter. I'm back with another build. This build, the only goal was to make a melee hunter. I didn't have a particular enchant in mind. I didn't have a particular spell I wanted to use, and this is what I have so far. I'm about level 19. The video that you're going to be seeing in the background was when I was level 50, and I knew less, so it's going to be a little different, but I still wanted to show it off. So with the first thing, the legendary enchant we're going to be using, as of right now, this could change, is Deadly Bite. So Deadly Bite, your Mongoose Bite and counter attack abilities apply a bleed effect to the target for 12 seconds, which stacks 5 times. This effect also increases the damage the target takes from your Raptor Strike by 15%. So again, we have so far a lot of bleeds. We have a lot of inherent kind of synergies where we attack, we give that enemy a debuff, then we attack a second time with the Raptor Strike, and it deals even more damage. Now, when I say I want to make a melee hunter build, of course we need a pet, of course we need traps, and of course we need to be melee. So it sounds kind of self-explanatory, but with all the options you have, it's very easy to get distracted. So right now, as you would hope, most of my abilities are in the hunter tree. So obviously Tame Beast, and then in survival I got Mongoose Bite and Raptor Strike, which we need for the legendary enchant. I do plan to pick up counter attack. I actually have never used this ability in Ascension, so I will definitely do some reading into that, but as of right now I plan to use counter attack. I also don't know very much about Raptor Strike or Mongoose Bite. I found out that they do not scale very well with strength. They actually scale much better with agility. So that's why in the video I was using a strength build, now I'm using an agility build. So big thing to mention there is that for this build, you probably want to go agility unless your damage dealers are going to be different. Right now, my main damage dealers I'm expecting to be Mongoose Bite and Raptor Strike, so that's why I'm going that. Now, in the future, we just picked up the immolation. We just picked up the immolation trap. I plan to get explosive shot. There is there's a epic enchant that allows explosive shot to be a targeted ability, like something like Rain of Fire, to where I don't have to be at a certain range, I would imagine. So my goal is to get most of my AoE damage using the traps, using explosive shot. So I hope that works out, but obviously we'll have a few levels before I really get to test that. Now, because we're going agility, we can also go some spells in the shaman tree that will buff our fire damage in the way of buffing all our spells. So right now, I just picked up Thundering Strikes. This is going to improve our chance to get critical strikes with all spells and abilities, and also spell critical strike rating is going to be increased by 30% of your agility. So this is a spell we talked a lot about in previous videos on the Wrath of Lich King side of things, but I haven't used it too much in the regular servers. So I'm excited to test that out here. I mean, I say test out, I don't think really anything changed between the two in terms of that talent. The other things I have, just to kind of wrap up the hunter tree, is Wing Clip. I also have 2 points in the Savage Strikes to give us a higher critical strike chance. And I got Trap Mastery, because again, I feel like all our AoE damage, maybe not all, but a lot of our AoE damage is going to be coming from these traps. So it's important that we give them a few buffs. Now, the general plan, and this is me spitballing, I don't know if it's going to work out like this as I get the higher levels. I'm hoping it does. I want to kind of go down this tree and pick up as many talents as I can and then pick up some of the signature hunter abilities. So obviously right now Mongoose Strike, Raptor Strike, and going traps, those are pretty signature, at least in my mind. I also plan to get the Feign Death. I also plan to get Deterrent. Both of these spells are already pretty fucking good, but I feel like when you think Hunter, you think Deterrent, you think Feign Death, so they kind of fit. Also the Disengage. But I think that is about it. Now, I do not think we would have a clean enough rotation without going spells into different classes. So I still plan to maybe pick up an additional spell in the warrior tree. Rend, of course, scales better with strength than it does agility, so we're kind of at odds there. But I feel like getting Rend, getting Taste for Blood so we get the overpower procs might be good. Again, since all this just does weapon damage mainly, it shouldn't have too big of effect if we're not going strength. I mean, we're still going to be getting attack power, just not as much. So that's one thing I'm looking at. I'm also looking at picking up some abilities in the rogue tree. The only thing is the rogue abilities are pretty greedy. Obviously with Sinister Strike is great, but then you're incentivized to spam it so you can get the combo point. So it's kind of taken the focus off our Mongoose Bite and Raptor Strike. It's something that I'm just gonna have to play with. It may not be an issue because Mongoose Bite has a 5-second cooldown at the moment. Raptor Strike has a 6-second, so there's a lot of seconds there to kind of spam some stuff. But that's basically what I'm thinking right now. So again, Hunter focus, and then we kind of dip into maybe Rogue or maybe the Warrior trees to get some additional combat abilities just to make the rotation feel a bit better. But with that, that's actually going to be all I have for today. I mean, of course, level 19, there's not too many talents or ability essence I can kind of use to pick between, but I am excited for a melee hunter build. I was actually playing a different WoW private server where they have a melee hunter, and that's kind of what sparked this. So thank you so much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.